Hello everyone, welcome to another small video, and today I'm bringing you a little alerts update that was recently teased. So in case you guys don't know, Los Romo has their Facebook page, Los Romo, they're verified, and this is where IGG releases all their updates and extra content, as well as we saw the video. You might have seen the video. If you don't know about it, there's also gem giveaways that they do here, so you can go ahead and follow them. There's also the live streams that Avatrex hosts. But I'm coming to you today to talk about this picture. Now this is a sneak peek. So it says it opens May, so sometime this month, within the next week, there should be this release. I'm coming to you a little bit late. It's about 2 hours ago that they posted this, but can get down to it whenever, as soon as possible. So if we were to, let me see, can I zoom in here? I have to download the image. Full page maybe? No, I'll have to download the image. Yeah, zoom in, it doesn't change anything. Okay, so basically this is an update. What can I download? Alright, right there, view image. Okay. So Sanctuary opens May. So basically this is a 5-part update that they're teasing. There will be more things, there will be less things. But let's go down and through every single one of them. So the first one is new building the sanctuary. Now the sanctuary would give, according to this, where wandering souls take refuge and can be revived. Your infirmary is full and you have more wounded soldiers. Don't fret, some of them will find refuge in sanctuary, where you can bring them back to life with the goddess aid. So goddess aid, and you don't know what goddess aid is, you see it whenever what's hurt, technically. And you see it whenever you get the blessing, divine blessing in Labyrinth. So it's pretty much gives you free stuff. So this, my guess would be that a percentage of the amount of troops you will get reddit will go into your sanctuary that could be revived for free by her. But I'm guessing you either have to, it's either gonna be by free, you have to use a certain different resource. And the higher level of the building, the more troops you can probably fit in there. Since we don't have much information, we just have this information tease. That's what we might guess, where it's like gonna be a new building where a percentage of the red troops that you would get once your infirmaries are full will go into the sanctuary, and those troops would then, only a percentage of them will go in there, and then that itself has a limit on it as well based on your sanctuary level. My guess that there might be research behind it to unlock it and to increase it or to reduce resource usage if it uses a certain amount of a certain resource for it. Or if it uses any kind of resources, because it says so with the goddess aid, it doesn't say that you can revive them, like heal them. There's just an actual revival, not wounded troops. So there might be a new resource added, just like there was the Lunite for tier 5, or it's just time or something, a new resource in general, because this goddess aid is what we see with divine blessing so far that I can remember. The next two, well, the next one technically is a new auto resource feature. This will automatically calculate the use of multiple resource items to meet the project needs. I already seen this image before because it was shared online and I couldn't make a video on it until just now. But basically what it's saying is that you'll be able to, like, instead of having to click on the resource and select each item, how many of each you want to use to open up to use to heal or to build something or to train. And you will use it in one click, or automatically will open the bags for you. Now this feature, I'm not too sure about it, because there could be bad things and good things about it. There's like the auto speed up feature, which is the same thing but with speed up. So you automatically use the speed ups for it to go for it to use up to, for you to be able to, that you require for the remaining time of the project. Now for both of these, we don't know how they're gonna specify which resource is gonna be used. So, like, I mean, not which, but like which value size. So is it gonna use all the small ones first and then go to the big ones, or is it gonna use all the big ones first and then go to the small ones? And on that, would it be doing like on the speeders, would it use to complete the full thing? So you have it in 18-hour research. Would it use a 24-hour speed up, or would it be using a 3-day speed up, because that's what it offers sometimes? Even a 30-day speed up that it offers for a 1-day research. So would it be using the bigger ones that will go over the top, And what do you want to speed up only to the point where you want to be using the free help, the your VIP free time that you can speed up, so you can save speed ups over time overall? Would it account that into the effect into the equation? Would it, because they don't really tell as much. It's just this use multiple speed ups in one click for the remaining time of the project. So it doesn't sound like it's gonna let you do the free help. It's just gonna use any speed ups they want to. So if you have 30-day speed ups, this can really mess you up by using a 30-day speed up on a 2-day research, on a small research. So we really need more information on this before we can say it's good or bad. We also don't know if it's going to be locked behind a purchase feature or maybe a new VIP. A new VIP would be pretty nice for those already VIP 15. But it was a kind of purchase feature, just like the one-click quest collect, which came out about 6 months ago, I think. Now that one, everyone was hyped about it because everyone wanted the feature, but then it actually came out with it being a purchase feature that you had to buy on a monthly subscription in order to use it. So it doesn't have too many purchases for it. This last one is a very controversial one that I've seen so far. Capture leader changes. So before, so this boost, what it does is that the leader boost that you get from talents, equipment, hero battle skills will remain active even when you're captured, but the deploy boost will remain inactive. So this is saying if you get captured, like your leader gets capped, you defending your castle will still have the same stats as if you had your leader. Of course, it will all depend if your leader got captured with whatever gear you have. You won't be able to change your gear. The thing is, well, as of right now, you're not able to change your gear. Maybe with the changes, you will be able to change your gear while being captured. Now the issue here that many have seen is that, okay, you can use a leader for a deployment, which is reasonable, but it's not reasonable for you to keep your stats without the leader. Now the reason being is that people would take the opportunity to rally someone when they lost their leader on a solo march or whatever, because that would be the best way to hit someone that has fury, that has a lot of troops, and has no leader, because they won't be able to defend themselves as well. So this is pretty much saying you can solo and rally as much as you want, and you don't have to worry about your castle. So this really helps free-to-play players, because the last leader kind of update that came out was the Huey help. That's what I remember, the Huey familiar, which allowed rally leads to be able to get their leader back even when they got captured. This means that you could do a lot of rallies and not get captured whatsoever. The problem is that one wasn't fully pay to play with the $500 familiar to just get the the merging packs for it, and then not including the amount of time you need to level it up, as well as the requirements for the skill stone. And the fifth one just says building UI will be optimized. There's gonna be a user interface optimization, so it'll be less laggy, it'll be easier to use or faster to use. But that's pretty much it for this update. For this that they've teased so far. So we have the sanctuary that you might be able to save more troops when your infirmaries get full. The way you save them, goddess aid, it could be anything from, who knows, being free to a special kind of resource that will be added. It just takes one new building, so the next resource might not be requiring any building projects research. There's like maybe this building will give you the research for it, just like the Lunite Foundry did. But if it was behind research, would also be a tome research tree that will come out, just like tier 5 came out, which was all tome research. Who knows? But that's pretty much what they've teased so far. This is my intake on this, my input. What do you guys think? Do you think that there might be other things that could be different, that they could play out? Do you agree with what I think? Do you see where I'm coming from, or do you have completely separate ideas? If you have separate ideas, please leave it down in the comments. I really would like to know what you guys think about this update. I personally am looking forward to the sanctuary, except if they have a research behind it, and I am not looking forward to the capture leader changes, because now I won't be able to try to bait people to rally me without my leader on, because I still have the stats even without my leader. So that's pretty much it for today, for this teaser. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found it interesting, and I'll catch you on the next one. Laters.